Hey tribes, Lulu here, jumping in to do you guys a daily. Hope you're all doing really well. If you are enjoying connecting with me in this space, please remember to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and share the videos if you think someone else that you know might like them. Also too, if you want to contribute to supporting my work, you can, I've got the PayPal me link in the description or bio on this page. So anyway, we're starting off today with the root girl that is own self. So wow, that's a big energy to start on. And then on the bottom we've got deep quiet, meditation and stillness. So before we jump in, we're just asking that the messages that come through be from the highest light and for the highest good. Wow. Okay, there is a potent message coming through today. You've got skywriting the fates, and then when I split the deck, lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. I feel like this is really about take a breath, because life can be really challenging. Hey, you've got 11 there, and that's a gateway, all right, that we move through as we move through challenges and learn lessons in our life. We kind of are all getting and learning the lay of the land here, and we do tap into ancestral wisdom and to find guidance on our path to navigate this way of whatever we're working through. The skywriting there, the fates, it's interesting. You know, I was having a conversation with some people yesterday about, whether things are fated or not. And I kind of believe, that there are things that are fated, but there's also that we do have choices within that, right? That's just how I feel about it. But it's like, how do we continue to embrace ourselves and our own journey as we move through whatever challenges we are moving through? So, I mean, it says root girl there, but of course it doesn't matter whether you're a male or a female, that, that we do experience similar themes. We're all on our own journeys. We're all working through something and moving through something. So, yeah, it's the journey. I'm just going to tuck these under here because the wind is about. So and then you've got the card of deep quiet, meditation and stillness. Now these colors sort of tie into the energy of Pluto and transformation for me. So it's like part of finding our way and navigating our way through this and working with this 11 frequency is that we do need that time of stillness and quiet. Now I'm just going to look up the number 11. I really like to keep my books really nice, but since having these books in the car, they look so tatty and old and worn. Anyway, that's another story. That's another story. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, well, I was just sharing, right? Something about me. But anyway, let's see. Let's go to number 11 and... Okay, so master number 11. So I'm just sort of seeing which bit I want to read out about the number 11. As a master number, you are being asked to master something at a high level. For the 11, you are mastering listening to your inner voice, the only true voice connected to your divinity, your soul. Anytime you feel a sense of separation or division, tune in. This division could appear from a person or an interfering idea or ignorance. If you refuse to see both sides, listen and understand, you will prevent a rebalancing of energy from occurring. In all cases of conflict of separation, your role is to find out the source of opposing energy. Then the magical shift happens when you understand the law of opposites. That in order to experience light, you must also know darkness. Then exquisite harmony and peace infuse your heart as you listen intently, surrendering to the light of the wisdom within you. Any nervousness which comes as a result of 11 ruling light and electrical currents can be healed through establishing routine and order in your life. The ancient temples of mystery had a pillar on each side of the entrance, looking very much like the figure 11. These pillars are a doorway and symbolize an initiation. Your overall divine mission is to delve into the mysteries and miracles of life, to walk through the two pillars and unite, activate, and passive emptiness and fullness, receptivity, and action. All becomes one within you. When you enter the temple of awareness, you have made a choice to live fully with total acceptance of every situation that appears before you as being by your design, your beckoning, and always for your highest good, no matter how it appears. Yes. That is such the perfect message, right? That's just, what I was talking about, how we're trying to find our way through the challenges and through the gateways that we're moving through. And this one too is about unity, bringing that all together, balancing it. Okay, so that's what we're starting off with. Now I'm going to jump into the tarot. What deck do I want to use? Oh, that's interesting. Hang on. Wow. Okay, so I was just looking at a tarot deck, and I've actually, which is this one, which is the Curious Cats Tarot. And then within that deck, I had 3 of these oracle cards, which don't belong in this deck. But as you may know, if you watch my videos, if I've ever put wrong cards in the wrong deck, I include them in the reading. So here we've got self-reflection, fruition, and power. Yes, so through self-reflection, and it's interesting, because it's the 2 there again, isn't it? But it's like through that process of reflecting, we can see what it is that we are manifesting in our life, or what we are drawing closer to us, or what energy we're connecting with, what kind of flow we're in, what it is that we're creating around us with this card of fruition. And then also helps us to more fully step into our own personal power. And that can be through that process of basically healing, because if you're working with this disowned self, it's like, well, how do I get back to my true self? And we often talk about that within my readings, about healing the layers and things like that. Okay, I was just going to split the deck, and this card, Grimalkin, came out. So let's see. Right, and so when I split the deck, you've got the 4 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. Yeah, so there's something that needs to be let go and released here. I'm going to see what that Grimalkin card actually says. Okay, so that's this one. Okay, so the grey cat, the wise older woman. This deck is dedicated to the energy of those women who had walked the path before us, who created that trail we walk down so effortlessly today, forgetting that there was once a time before it was carved out. If the Grimalkin should show up to you, it is because you could use healing, and it will start with a dose of reality. It is time to resist impulses that come from immaturity and go inward. Are events happening to you, or are you the one in control? The wisdom of the matriarch lives within us. Where the Unity card brings trust with others, the Grimalkin card also asks that you cultivate trust with yourself, with your intuition and your spirit. Have patience with the world around you. Listen for whispers of the crone, as she will help you find your peace, your power, your unique magic. Okay, so this in the upright allows events to take place with patience and grace, feeling drawn into nature, content with life, highly intuitive, steps back and allows others to make mistakes so as to learn, offers healing and wisdom with a soft touch. I really love that. That's so beautiful. Yeah, so the process of allowing of patience and space, and that can be quite the practice. And that also ties in with this root girl, the disowned self. So that it also feels to me like that's tying in or resonating with anxious, avoidant attachment style as well. But anyway, that's another story. Let's just see what the tarot story is, though. 3 of Swords in reverse, yes. And then 3 of Wands in reverse. So this is about doing the inner work, not looking out there for what's coming in, but healing your own heart. The Hermit on the bottom, healing, going within, seeing your inner light, temperance, balancing out what it is that you need to balance out through self-reflection, through loving yourself, so you can step more fully into your true self and your true power and really own that. 3 of Cups, because that's going to bring you into divine alignment and connection with those who you are supposed to be connected with, who are resonating on the same level as you. 6 of Wands, it's also going to help you to show up and shine and be proud of who you are. Okay, so let's just see. I want to give this a shuffle. So pretty succinct story so far. Like, where are we all on our path, on our healing journey? Where are we at? You know, you can self-reflect with that. It is actually interesting. Chiron's gone direct. So there will be a lot about healing coming up for people. And that's ongoing. It's an ongoing thing. So, wow, I split the deck there. You got the Ten of Swords showing up again. So, and Justice. So there is a balancing out occurring here. I love that card. Okay, guys. Sorry, I'm having to stitch this reading together. Storage issues as per usual. Anyway, so yeah, we've got the Justice card here. So that is showing something that is being balancing out. And there's a strong energy of that because you also got the Temperance with this. And it's justice around a cycle that's done. So it really does feel like something is going to come into balance. And because you've, oh, there's the Tower too. But because you've been doing the work, right? You've been doing the work over time, and that does pay off, right? It's not like you're doing the work and then nothing's changing, nothing's happening. It's been okay, guys. Sorry, this reading may be a little bit disjointed because it kept cutting off, and then I had to spend time trying to make a solution for the issues that were going on. But and now my battery is running out. So what I found, because sometimes when you're in the flow of a reading, if that gets interrupted, it's difficult to get back into the reading. And I did lose some of the story, but I was going to just give up on this reading and just come back to it later because my battery is, low, like I said. But I feel like, no, I'll just keep going because I didn't want to lose the first half of this reading. And I'm just looking at the Eight of Wands. It's like, just keep going with things, even if it does feel challenging, because we are growing through whatever it is that we're going through. So yeah, it is frustrating and all of that, but that's okay. Sometimes life is frustrating and sometimes it brings up a lot of different feelings depending what we've got going on. But so you just got to jump back in. And sometimes you do have to begin again, right? So that's the message there. Let's just see, just asking that the messages that come through be from the highest light for the highest good. Let's see what else wants to come out with this story. The story may have changed. You may be involved in changing the story yourself. This is really coming up to me, the Fool card here. So like, sorry, now my voice is going. The voice. Just take a breath. Right, so the Fool, a new journey, jumping in, right? Trusting your intuition, nurturing yourself on your path. What is the next story? The Hierophant in reverse, the Eight of Cups in reverse. Ooh. Then on the bottom you had the Six of Swords. So there's something here you may have lost faith in, and it could be a past, something from the past, because the Eight of Cups is showing not moving forward. So there's a little bit of contradicting energy there, because there's this forward moving action with the Eight of Wands, the Six of Swords, but then there's also the Eight of Cups looking back. So let's just see. What is this story? It may be... I split the deck. You've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So it feels like whatever that story was, it's something that involved a lot of work, a lot of dedication, persistence. You were really putting a lot of work into that and having to stand your ground with whatever that was. But see here too, it's got the Six of Swords. So this feels like also lessons learnt, but moving forward. But still, there's a sense of not knowing what's around the corner, and it may be challenging for you to keep the faith with the Hierophant in reverse. So it could be challenging for you to keep the faith about something from the past. Yeah, it could be a connection from the past, because you've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse. So a divine connection that's just being turned on its head or completely out of balance. So what is the story here? The Star in reverse. Again, we're talking about disconnection. And then the Eight of Swords in reverse. So you may be freeing yourself from whatever it was around this situation that made you feel disconnected. And here you've got the Page of Cups. So let's see what this Page of Cups is about. So a new offering in love. What I'm getting with this is you may be more focused about where you're going to offer your energy of love, because you've got the Two of Swords there. So that feels like you have seen something. The Lovers. Wow, the Lovers, and then look, Three of Cups. So there is a divine connection here, all right? There is love here. But can you see it? Can you see this love offer here? Or are you too in this sadness, this sad energy, and focusing on heartache and heartbreak? When the dolphin is here full of love and joy and happiness, you know, and inviting you to come and play. All right, so Page of Pentacles as well there on the bottom. What is more to this story? What else for this story for the collective? Strength. It may have taken you a lot of strength to get to this moment, to get to this place. I would say be gentle with yourself as well if you're moving through difficult things. You've got the Justice card there as well. So it may have taken you a lot of strength to bring this energy of balance and fairness into your life, and to find out what that justice is for you personally, like what feels like would be fair and just to you. For some people too, it could be legal stuff around past connections where you've had to stand your ground and things like that, but I don't know with that. Here on the bottom you've had 10 of Cups. So that feels like the ultimate of what is working towards, and then the Three of Swords is in reverse. So that's the energy of what you don't want. You don't want the heartache and the heartbreak. You want the happiness and the love, the fulfillment. But maybe it's taken a lot of strength to get to that point. There is a lot of good energy within this reading though. We've seen a lot show up, but we've also seen the challenge, right? And that's life. But with the Six of Swords there, it's like sometimes you just want to move out of challenge for a sweet second and move to calmer waters. And here you've got the Eight of Wands showing up again. So if you have been waiting for something to come in, this is showing that yes, it is going to come in, because you've had the Eight of Swords twice. You've got the 10 of Swords showing up again, all right? So that's an old cycle done, a new one coming through. And we've seen the new with the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. And we've also seen that it could lead to something beautiful. This could be a very passionate connection as well with the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. So yes, something new coming through. The Magician. The High Priestess. Whoa. Wow, this could be a really powerful magical connection. It may involve a shift in perspective. I'm getting the word stop hanging around, like waiting, like, you know, the Moon. Yeah. I'm just getting with the Moon, like, too, like it's... I'm getting the words do something crazy in like with the Moon, but that's just kind of like taking a risk in love. Do you know what I mean? Like, so if you have that, you know, that's sometimes what you have to do when you meet someone and you begin something new. You've got to take that risk, and it does feel like a risk. And you've got the Moon energy where people do take risks, and they just, you know, go on their feeling of what they want to do, and it propels them forward in some way. So yeah, it could be making a move here. But you don't know the outcome, though. That's why it's a risk. You don't know the outcome until you take that risk, until you take that chance. Anyway, I'm going to leave that story there. If you would like to book your own reading into your own personal story, love story, or just guidance in general, you can reach out and book a reading. This is my income of what I do, is doing readings. So I appreciate any support in that area. Helps keep me on the road and keep me going. So thank you for those who do support me in any way that you do. I have big gratitude for you with Bluebell Fairy there. But let's just see. We'll wrap this reading up with a Sacred Forest Oracle and also some Astro cards. Well, we've got a fair few here. Let's see what they are. Fire spirit energy, yeah. Why, like, live a passionate life. Like, why not? Stability, but it could be balancing it out, right? It's not all fire. Earth spirit. So you got to be grounded as well. Like, don't be too crazy. Just keep the balance. Wow, actually this does feel like balance, because now you've got the air spirit knowledge. This ties into magician, the magician energy. It's bringing the elements together and living in a balanced way. Beast spirit, prosperity. Yeah, because if you can live in that energy of balance, that is going to help you feel prosperous. You've got owl spirit, wisdom. I'm getting the words calculated risk as well is important. Like, just don't take stupid risks. Like, maybe just weigh up the options of, well, what would it look like if this happened, or what would it look like if that happened? What's the worst thing that can happen, you know? Because sometimes people won't take a risk in life because of fear, but then if you go through the thing and like, what's the worst that could happen? And then you actually realize, okay, well, that's not too bad. Here you've got the spirit guardian of spring activation. So you may be feeling the activation, and that's basically the energy to move. I mean, I was just looking at this, you know, this is movement around here as well. Mystic Meadow, Sanctuary. So that links back to one of the first cards about stillness and quietness to hear the truth. And then the last one here you've got is the Daffodil Fairy, New Beginnings. So that links in with new cycles, new offerings. New love, and also, yeah, just a new offering, beginning again. Forest Temple, Enlightenment when I split the deck. Okay, so that feels linked in with the Six of Swords somehow. It's like you've learned a lot along in the way. Okay, so let's just finish off with some astro cards. So what is the astro message for the collective? Aries, act. Yeah, see? You've got the card of progression, journey in reverse. So there is a past thing happening here as well. Now with the cycles ending, we saw the Ten of Swords. So the particular cycle that is ending for people is a cycle of conflict that you've had within yourself about something. So something that you've been ruminating on, going over and over in your head, perhaps not seeking resolution with that, perhaps just, you know, it being too overwhelming in the mind realm. So that's the cycle that needs to end, right? The mental conflict. I split the deck. You've got Venus, beloved. Wow, cultivate. Yeah. Soul, calm, clarify. Okay, 12th house, introspection. Yep. Okay. It is something from the past here showing up, because, yeah, Venus, beloved, right? It's a beloved connection. Taurus, cultivate with love. It's that space. Solar, calm, clarify. That could be also a new communication, because Swords is all about, you know, communication. Like, it's about transactions that we have with others. So, and that's how we clarify things, and that's how we can calm situations, is through communication. Now, you had this card, which is root. So this is, to me, like someone feels like home, right? Because that's, or nurturing on some level, because that's, feels like Cancer energy, you know, root. And then South Node, past. Okay, so it's something from the past. And then 12th house, introspection. So there could be a lot going on within around this situation, is what I'm getting. But yeah, communication can help clarify things, that's for sure. There's probably more that could be said with this reading, but I'm going to leave it at that for now, and I hopefully will be back in later today to do some more readings. I'll see how I go. It's not always as easy to do readings when you're out like this, like I am, because there's other challenges and things that you've got to deal with as well. So, But yeah, I am coming in when I'm able to and trying to work through challenges, as we all are in our lives, in whatever's going on. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye.